there's a big debate, even among classical singers, how much lowering of the larynx is good or necessary. But it is true that when you go really, really high, which, you know, if you're a tenor or a soprano, you're always trained to go higher and higher, and having this sound that really carries, because you usually sing unamplified over an orchestra. So the objective is to produce the sound with really a lot of volume and overtones, so it really carries through. I actually have been reading a lot of research lately. I have access to this really cool website. They're always changing the URL because they're cutting them off all the time, but they're always finding a way to make it still available, where you can get all these research papers that you usually have to pay for. But yeah, it's really cool. I've read a lot about the larynx position. There's a huge debate about that, how much is healthy. You know, I think you should only let the larynx go down as much as is absolutely necessary. And it's not necessary when you're singing low to mid-range at all to really lower your larynx. But as you're going very, very high, you know, it naturally lowers just a little bit. But that means, but you're not pushing it down. It naturally lowers. And that's the difference between being taught, like, just consciously push the larynx down to achieve more fullness, which is a very easy way to make this voice appear fuller and just more loud, right? So if you go, I mean, that's like, okay, I'm putting some darkness in and it makes this huge effect instead of, actually, you shouldn't do that without first having all those nice resonances higher up. Because, you know, if you add this, that's good and nice, but if you haven't added this all yet, you're just going to push more against your vocal cords, and you're not going to achieve more sound.
In my last video, I talked about 3 reasons why you may run out of air, and that had to do with the air that you're taking in. Now let's talk about the air that is going out. If you took in an adequate breath, you also want to control how the air comes out. And that, my friend, is controlled by your diaphragm, i.e. your support muscles. If your support muscles are not engaged, you're just going to lose air. So what you want to do is the straw exercise. You use a straw, and you can imitate the straw by just tightly putting your lips together. And you can feel that there is a resistance. You have to kind of push with your diaphragm to go against this resistance. Now, in singing, your vocal cords are the resistance, and you need to use your support muscles to have the right dose of air going through. You don't want to just exhale. Very, very controlled exhale, and you'll have more breath.